Hey, what is going on, guys? I'm gonna keep this super quick because market's about to open in like 30 seconds. So this is a really good overall day for bias. Um, Hopefully I'm not wrong, but just simply looking at the chart, you can tell that we are going to be bearish. So, and I'll tell you my reasons. So one, we have this daily Harai gap here that got SMT'd with it, and from there, like we are displacing lower, like we are reacting from this gap, and we inverted this 1 hour bullish gap. So as of now, that's kind of telling us that we for sure want to go to this unfilled 4 hour, and kind of pretty much based off how we react off this 4 hour is pretty much going to be our like decider for the day. It's going to tell us if we want to be bullish or bearish or really what we want to see going into the day. And from there, you can kind of see how before the other day, I was wanting to be bearish, but we had to kind of generate liquidity. We had to kind of create another target because like from here, 9 times out of 10, price isn't like no one's gonna want to sell right here. We have high resistance lows right here, and no one's gonna want to just dump price all the way down to this low. Makes it too easy for people. So we're kind of just going to want to wait, chop around, generate liquidity. Now we did have these lows here, but outside of this low, there was no more external liquidity. So now we have all of this external liquidity leading to this external liquidity. So it's much better of a target for price to now go there. And me saying all this, I could be wrong, but kind of just like what I see in my head, like what makes the most sense would be that. Like price literally just wanted to generate this. And this also could be maybe just because PM session FOMC. Price actually could just want to generate more liquidity and then tank lower. But I definitely think we're going to tank for FOMC. And yeah, that's kind of just what I've seen going into the morning. So I am going to be leaning pretty bearish today. But I would like to see how we react off this 4 hour for value gap. For our bullish for value gap. Mike's working. Let me actually double check everything. Okay, Mike's working. Oh, don't you growl? Everything looks good. 15-minute here. Don't really need a 15-minute. Really just need a 5-minute. Ooh, hold on. Although we are bearish, I'm not gonna lie. 930 Judas lower into this unfilled gap might just be a given. Let me see something right quick. I'm gonna get it on both pairs. Kind of just depends on what you want to do. If you don't like trading against your bias, don't do it. If you always lose and you trade against your bias, don't do it. Just back test it. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna force a trade up there, but it would be nice if we got that. Or you could just wait for your delivery lower. We are rejecting a freak out these lows though. We shall see what price wants to do. If we keep generating this, pull back into this gap and short that, be awesome. But I am gonna try and make this video way less long than the other one I made. I think it was around 30 minutes. It was still a really good video, but I mean, no one watches my videos anyway. But I would rather make it a lot more concise. Just make it easier to watch. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's no entry for sure. There's not even like a that's ugly. Really ugly. We'll see. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, we are not getting an entry today. Bro, look at this bias. So yeah, what I didn't realize, like SMT inside the daily for Ready app and an SMT with London with stacked session liquidity below. I might just short and let that mug eat. Let's run it on the paper account. My character right there, bro. I need some more funds. 30 for everything. $500 one. Come on, account balance. Alright. SMT that low. No SMT for that low. Man, we were respecting this freaking 3 minute. Get out of here, bro. Yeah, still nothing though. We're just waiting to see what price wants to do. We need to get out this range. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm tweaking or not, but I feel like usually when we generate liquidity, the wicks are not this big. It's more bodies than candles. It's low-key freaking me out. But maybe we get a short off this 15 minute. But if we are gonna be bearish, this is exactly what we want to see. We don't want to just see us come over here, V-shape this low, V-shape recovery, and just rip higher. We want to see that slow pullback, that LR generated, leading towards that 15 minute. Boys, we are about to get a 30-second close. For some reason, I don't love this. What would we use that 15 minute? Respect the freak out that 15 minute. I think we would just rip this like so. 10 con short. It just looks so choppy.
Order filled.
We're getting
order
banged
filled.
out quick here. Yeah. Fuck. That's fine. I gotta fix my P&L tool. Hold on. Okay. All right, guys. 30-second version. I think. I'm not really sure what happened here. I think. We got the SMT in play. We don't have the 1 minute anymore, or 2 minute, or 3 minute, 4 minute. Oh, what I was saying was I didn't really like was there's no for value caps over here to target. There's no 5 minute, there's no 15 minute. All these were mitigated. I think my idea is still intact. I'm gonna see what we do. I think we have an SMT at the high now. There's a 15 minute there. SMT here. But that's normally why I tend to avoid the 30 seconds. I feel like they are a bit sus sometimes. I definitely should have avoided this. Like, knowing all this chop, I shouldn't have taken a 30-second. We'll see what we get though. I am open to taking another trade. We'll see. But it's crazy though, like how quick you can rinse your profits from freaking yesterday. Come on, man. Alright, hopefully this displaces us lower. Maybe we get a comp or something. Keep you guys posted. Alright, boys, we are back. I had to let that on my system. So as we know, we just got brutally devoured on this short here. Overall, I do think it was a pretty good short. The only thing I think you can sort of like avoid about this is kind of just recognizing conditions, maybe. But I did want to see this LR generated. Maybe it wasn't the right time to distribute lower. Maybe we wanted to wait for 10 a.m. There's a whole bunch of what ifs. I think the main thing is kind of just thinking about, okay, we have PM session news. We are chopping. Let me just not take the 30-second. I think that kind of would have been the idea here. Overall, not really mad at this. I definitely think this could have played out. I definitely think some people took this. Now it just looks like we are going to fill that daily fair value gap as well in Q. So we displaced past this 30 minutes, past the 15 minute. Maybe we get a con up to that 4 hour. But if not, if prices still act looking pretty buns, I do like how we distribute out of this range though. So this looks really good. But if not, if we don't get anything I absolutely love, I'm not taking it. Just gonna get off, settle with my loss, which is pussy as it sounds, but losing $500 is a whole lot better than losing 1,000 or 1,500 or your whole account that you worked for. So we'll see what we get. Also, another thing, like, given the conditions, we know we have PM session, FOMC, we have all this chop. Not take a 30-second, and then you're taking a 30-second targeting a 4 hour. That's kind of getting respected. I think, in a sense here, maybe at least just wait till 10 a.m., see if we want to close through, see what we want to do, be more patient. But overall, I do really, oh my gosh, why is it so far? I do still really like this trade. Align with the bias, we have the generated LR. I will see if we get along towards unfilled daily. Alright, boys, we just absolutely ripped to that unfilled daily gap. From here, maybe a meg model. We could reject from here, or we could just continue higher. We have a bunch of unfilled gaps over here. To the left of us, I still like this trend line a lot. Definitely not gonna worry about that though. We open up a 15 minute and 10 minutes, 5 minute. We'll see if we get a continuation long or a meg short, preferably a continuation long. Bias was wrong though. I mean, shit happens. Alright, boys, little quick recap or update. We respected this 5 minute. We kind of continued higher out of sight of that. Honestly, at this point, nothing. No 5 minute, no 15 minute, no 30 minute. It's not really looking like much. And it is getting pretty late to take continuations. It's almost 10:20 Eastern time. Or it is 10:20 Eastern time. So from here, honestly, just waiting to see what price. I'll probably take reversals up to like 10:35-ish. Around the 10:30 time. But preferably generate liquidity, can't, like always. Pattern trade that ish. Can't give me a can't. What you doing to me? Yeah, but yeah. Alright, boys, we opened this 15-minute bullish gap in about 4 minutes. Look for longs off here, something like so. Generation of liquidation. Yeah, is there 5 minutes over here? Yeah, looking for cons off this 15-minute. We'll see what we get. Alright, boys, potential setup here. We open lower into that 15-minute gap. We had that generation of liquidity. Now all we need is that confirmation, that inversion. Yeah. So all we do is look for that. Look to retarget these highs with the trend. 1030 open. 1030 open low. High close, something like that. That made me. What the freak is wrong with my stuff? Yes, tap that FEG. Not yet. No, I don't really care either. SMT, no SMT, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Should we get rid of that? Put it on a thingamajigger here. Nice kind of version. Hopefully I remember to unpause my piano. Ski. Sunday morning. Alright, I'll pause the video when we get it set up. I do pretty much want to see like a instant reaction. We just tapped that 15-minute on ES. No longer worried about that. Actually, I'm gonna keep it pulled up here. Just see. 2-minute forms of 3 seconds. Now I'll keep you guys updated. See what we get. Alright, boys, we are inside of that gap we're talking about. We're gonna open up this 3-minute in about 10 seconds. We either get that one or this one. Okay, 3-minute has opened up. I'd like to see instantaneous. Both pairs look good for comp. What's our R looking like? Bro, why does it keep doing this? Probably just gonna have to let one run. I guess it depends on the displacement where you would run your stop if we even get the inversion. Oh, that's you. What the freak that was. Oh, my girl's still sending me TikTok. Come on, Babaski, I got a paboopski. It's time. It's about that time. Market. I'm gonna go in with 5 first because I don't really know how many contracts that is. This is a bigger stop. Come on, Mr. Bones. Yes, it's doing its job. Let's see if Inky follows. Actually, I'm gonna keep this rolling so I don't forget. No inversion. No inversion yet. ES inversed it. Might rip without us, might not. I will pause this video so it's not super long. Give me a sec. Boys. It ripped without us. I wonder if someone took the 2 minutes low key butt cheeks. So is it 1 minute? I don't know. That was their second opportunity trade of the day. That is it for me. I am going to be getting off. I accepted my loss. But peace, you guys. I will catch y'all later.